Welcome back, Attack. I'm Sky, and this is going to be my first impression on a game called Project Blackout, which is a free-to-play first-person shooter. Okay, so what makes this game different from the other first-person shooters that we already have? To be honest, nothing. It absolutely, in its entirety, seems like a copycat kind of game. It seems like it's copying like every other first-person shooter that's come before it in the free-to-play genre, especially Combat Arms. Combat Arms, really popular, and it's dated, but it's popular for a reason. It's extremely arcade and a little bit obnoxious, true, but it was the first of its kind really to get popular and big, and pretty much every other game following that mainly was, just kind of a copycat. There have been a few that have deviated that are actually really interesting and a little bit unique, like Warface, Blacklight Retribution, Tribes Ascend. These games truly are great additions to the free-to-play market. But Project Blackout, not so much. Honestly, as soon as I booted up the game, I knew what it was going to be. It just seems extremely unpolished, really very low resolution. And right here on the website, I'm going to read what it says here. Project Blackout will test your skills as a gamer with fast-paced action, precise shooting, and twitch response times. That's the first sentence, and it's completely false. The shooting is actually incredibly inaccurate, not just with latency, of course, but just the guns themselves are just extremely unrealistic, and normally we don't talk about realism in these kind of games, but its recoil is just not very skill-based. It's extremely random RNG-based, and a lot of the different weapons have a huge upper hand compared to other similar weapons. Yeah, the game is pay to win. It even says so just a little bit down the page. It says, protect that thick skull. Body armor and helmets give operators their ability to protect vital organs and blah blah blah. It's basically saying that there's going to be customization in the game and that it will give you an upper hand. That's kind of cool. We see this in Blacklight Retribution, but the way it's used in this game honestly feels very cheap, and it's just, it's aesthetically not pleasing overall. And okay, so anyways, back to the first paragraph here. Let's go ahead and read this. Project Blackout's graphics, surround sound, and camera effects will put you in the middle of the action and test your skills at a whole new level. The graphics and everything, even if dated, are really simplistic. They honestly are, and they're not good at all. No. The physics, everything about the game just feels extremely clunky. Even if it might be coming from an older game using an older engine, you would think they would use tried and true tactics to make the game at least feel good and run better than it does. I have to admit that it's not running horrible, but for how it looks, it should be running far faster than what it is, and no, there's really no camera effects. Honestly, flashbangs were just really annoying, just fade white and out. It has nowhere near the polish of what we see in a lot of free-to-play games, even older ones. So it's just a little bit tragic. I'm not even sure where this game is coming from. Project Blackout, it seems like it's not really trying to accomplish anything. Normally, if a free-to-play game is going to be copying anything, it's going to copy the AAA title that you cannot access for free-to-play. So this game is copying other free-to-play games, and it's not even doing a good enough job to really compete with them. So it just seems money grubby. It's not fun at all to play, I have to say, and that's my first impressions, guys. That's my honest first review. So thanks for watching. I'm Skyland Shore with Attack Gaming. Project Blackout is probably something that you're gonna want to skip, and just go try something else. I'm gonna suggest Warface. If you're looking for a modern military shooter that gives you lots of mobility options, lots of customization options, and a lot more of a competitive atmosphere, try Warface. Sure, welcome back, Attack, and today we're looking at Wakfu. Now, Wakfu is a Flash-based MMORPG. They actually have another game called Dofus, and this is the sequel to that MMO. So this is a strategy game. You're going to be moving on tiles. It is a tile-based MMO, isometric view, and you're going to be moving on these tiles, and that also means for the combat, it's turn-based.